like open ourselves to God, and to me that's super important, especially because it's like a refreshment, just like conference is a refreshment. Teen Bootcamp is a refreshment to see obviously friends and all that, but also just to hear the Word of God.
I actually did a lot of praying and fasting for this camp just because we're really expecting God to move, both on our part and for the other boots, and just ready for God to move. Like, really, I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see what's going to happen this week.
You know, every year when you come out of boot camp, you should be different. And so I come to boot camp to change.
Our main goal is to reach lives and like to save souls for Christ.
As a Christian, you set yourself apart. Our job as Christians is to win the world for Jesus.
Call of Duty is when you do it even though sometimes you don't want to.
Being fired for God means you're in it. You're in church. You give your all.
Like you have a drive. Like you have like this special drive that makes you like keep going.
Converting souls.
Yeah, basically.
Whenever I first got saved, like I had a fire in my heart, but I didn't contend, witness, and tell other people about Jesus. So that fire died out until I got, last year at boot camp actually, I was talking with the DI and she just like, ended up that fire just restarting in my heart, so.
I think it's also being excited about the things of God, because like once you've been saved for a while, it kind of gets just the same routine. But just being on fire is being excited and wanting to do something all the time for God.
A lot of the youth have been rising up in like gifts of tongues and prophesying and interpretation.
Yeah, so it's not just us, but like multiple other
tons of kids,
people in our church, like young kids, and then like other people in like their early 20s and stuff.
Like 2 years ago, that was not the case.
It just seems like God's really trying to do something like in terms of like gifts specifically with younger people. Like he's kind of like breaking into the younger generation in terms of like giving us these gifts. Like we're special people, or we're like anyone, if they seek God for this gift, I believe that God gives gifts to people who desire them.
Have you ever lied to a drill instructor?
No. You can't. I don't know. Silent.
It's a rebellious spirit that would need to be dealt with.
Definitely.
Because it has like given them like spiritual gifting to know what's going on in our lives, I guess.
Like,
bring it on, mud pit.
Let's go! Get on my bus! Get on my bus! Don't you touch me, boy! Move! Let's go! Right now!
I drop in with my face to the wind, spin 180 for the win, but I can't find my feet. It's like I lost the beat, mid-air and there's no plan B's. Hit the streets, look before I leap again. Skeleton filled with adrenaline. How can I know that I got what it takes when I'm come so far through the rain? Bear the pain, makes no difference now. Face myself again, taken out. One more time, gotta live this loud. Back to the wall, don't turn around. It's too late, it's my fate, I can't turn around.
Oh, this is so much fun! I love exercise! I love exercise!
Curious, I saw the pictures coming off. I was trained by everything. I take stand alone. And with the sea of those before me, there is no fear to call our own.
What are you doing? Drop! Hurry up!
Take our stand. We are one. We are one. And as the sky is never ending, our faith won't die. We'll carry on. We've got to dig a little deeper, knowing there may be no second chance. And I will in the eye of the storm, you remain in control. And in the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm. When the solid ground is falling out from underneath my feet, between the black skies and my red eyes, I can barely see. When I realize I've been sold out by my friends and my family, I can feel the rain reminding me. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds
see the future I picture slowly fade away. And when the tears of pain and heartache are pouring down my face, I find my peace in Jesus' name. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm.
There's none righteous, no, not one. All of our righteousness is as filthy rags. You grow. And the key is to bring this attitude of self-sacrifice, voluntary self-sacrifice, back home with you.
I trust you, Lord. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control.